Do I have to like
Here we go.
introduce myself?
Going in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, the remix.
Live.
There you go. Welcome to News Across the Galaxy, where we talk all things LA Galaxy and the U.S. men's national team. Today, it is I, Bryant, and next to me, the guy on the side. Well, he's usually on the side, but today he is sitting next to me. Should we call him Adrian today?
We shall.
I like it.
We shall.
I like it.
Adrian it is.
We got Uncle Eddie on the sideline.
And fail.
Eddie is here, but he's Uncle Eddie today.
And fail.
As you can see.
It's a break for everyone else. You don't have to see my face.
There you go, Uncle
Here,
Eddie.
buddy, let's get your mic right and let's turn it on. Yeah, let's turn it on.
Yeah.
Get a little bit closer.
Like, don't fucking grab him at the back of my head. Yeah, Jesus.
Whoa.
Oh, that's Uncle
That's
Eddie
what
for
I
ya.
do. I don't get that.
So Oktoberfest went well.
As you can see.
Went really well.
How's it going, guys? How we feeling?
Hey.
How are you guys?
Hey. Oh, Brian.
I'm gonna let Uncle Eddie take that one.
Eddie, Uncle Eddie.
Uncle Eddie got to miss last week. So did Spenny. You weren't here.
Oh yeah, you guys weren't here. I had to do this by
I was
myself.
having the time of my life.
Wow, wow.
It was amazing.
Oh.
I'm ecstatic to be back. Yeah, I'm happy.
I'm happy.
I'm
I'm
happy to
really
be
glad
here.
I got sunshine.
Happy what I saw last week. I'll probably be happy the week after that. But
You know what I was happy about? I was happy about what we saw this week.
Man,
What? Who is that?
what was that?
What team was that?
I have no idea. Again, the LA Galaxy
Oh, wait,
performs very
what team?
well.
What team?
The LA Galaxy.
No, it was El Pinche Galaxy.
Damn, Uncle Eddie on full effect right now. I like it. Another shutout.
Fridge. Another shutout.
Oh wow, well that's the stat I brought up where I was like, shh. Oh, it's back to back. Shh. Like with 5 minutes left, and it was like.
Oh, well, you kinda just
no,
jinxed
no,
it
no,
right
no,
now.
No. So coming in 2 weeks ago, we
Hey,
were.
I'm gonna predict that they're gonna have a game in a couple weeks too.
No. So 2 weeks ago we're -5
2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Right.
and goal differential, and all of a sudden we're +1. Come on,
Plus
what the
one.
fuck? What the fuck?
Plus one. That's what happens when you win.
Yeah.
Like my good old cousin used to say, cheese Christ.
Cheese Christ, indeed.
Right.
Yeah.
And with that, Uncle
Thanks,
Eddie,
Uncle Eddie. That was tight.
Let's go to the lineup.
Let's go to that first. Let's go to the lineup. At goal, Bingham. Yeah. He had some good saves. At left back, Captain Cole.
Captain Cole.
Who actually-
He's my hero.
He kept Davies in check in the first half. Dude.
Well, all right, let's get to the lineup first.
And our star center backs. Who would have thought?
Mitt Romney, former.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Dave Romney, Daniel Steris. Our center backs.
Still blows my
Star
mind.
center backs.
Still blows my
2
mind.
shutouts.
Still blows my mind.
I liked it.
And at right back, we got Rolf Felcher. What happened here? Rolf Felcher on the right. They have it weird right here. I thought it was just 4-4-2. Well, in the middle they have Jonah Dos Santos and Legit,
Good combo.
right?
now it's a good combo.
What do you mean
Well,
now?
they look-
We've
they-
been wanting that.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. Now I'm talking like our sarcasm. It's not like a full round sarcasm.
Fucking Uncle Eddie.
Ah, fucking A.
All right.
Brian's flirting over there with the lights.
So it was the two in the center mid. They had Kamara and Zlatan playing 2 up top though, right?
Yeah,
They had a little
so
bit different right there.
yeah, how they have it here is a little different, but essentially it was Alessandrini and Boateng out on the wings, Jonah Legit in the middle, Kamara Ibrahimovic on top.
Yeah.
Which is the same lineup that they went with last week. I don't think we've had the same lineup
Ever.
in a row this whole season, have we?
Nope.
Uh,
Nope.
It was like twice, but not significant.
Nothing.
Not a successful lineup. Not after we shut out or win a game. We put out the same lineup. No, highly doubtful.
But this was a same lineup as last week. I'm surprised.
Yeah, that's why.
Another shutout by our star center. But that's the thing that has stood out to me the most from last week and this week. Even this first half, I think we look
you know
good
what's
defensively.
another back-to-back? No Gio in the 18.
Damn, no G
Or
in the 18.
Kitchen in the first.
Another Perry Kitchen bench.
Well, we kind of I kind of been asking for that. His fouls they're not translating well.
His
He
salary
was
either.
doing unnecessary fouls. The salary has nothing to do with his gameplay. You know, he still got to play, and his petty fouls sometimes were unnecessary. So I was happy when they took him out of the lineup last week.
This is the thing. I would have thought we would have needed somebody like Kitchen in the middle to kind of solidify that center mid. You know, nothing coming in through here, but Jonah and Legit in that middle is working perfectly. It looked very. Jonah is amazing. He runs the whole field.
Can I tell everyone my theory?
So everybody, not yet. Uncle
Not yet,
Eddie,
not yet.
we'll save it.
We'll say that one, Uncle Eddie, with your conspiracy theories.
Well, Eddie has a conspiracy theory, so we'll talk about it in a little bit.
We'll get that.
But right now, we'll get through this
right now,
first half.
let's get to the first half.
So yeah,
Well,
Jonah.
Well, I mean, let's start off from the first half. If we're really gonna start off, let's start off with the fact that we got a penalty 2 minutes into the game, 1 minute and 27 seconds.
It was quick. I don't know what exactly it
But
was, but it was quick.
a penalty.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh yeah.
There was kind of a bit of rebound. One or two people touched it, and then it got to Alessandrini that tried to touch it from his right side of the box.
No argument.
From his left side of the field to
No argument.
the right side of the field. He got tripped up. And
Yeah,
it was
he got
No
easy,
argument.
easy call.
Yeah.
Pretty easy. We all knew who was going to step up or who was going to take it.
Big man, the lion.
Right away, open up the scoring 1-0. To add to his tally, huh? Maybe
Yeah.
what, 19
At that
goals?
point, it was 19 goals.
502 overall.
Yeah.
19 goals in the season, 502 overall. Not bad.
So far, that was
So
first
far.
half.
That was
I mean, the
first
Galaxy-
2 minutes.
Yeah, and the thing was, after that goal, the Galaxy didn't look like they were letting up. Nothing.
good.
The whole game solid. Whole first half solid. I'm very impressed. I mean, I know our acronym is NAG, and we have been doing a lot of that in this season.
Hey, Brian actually used the word acronym.
Oh, Uncle Eddie,
I'm
points.
proud of you.
So, these last 2 games, I'm happy, very happy, happy as fuck. Okay, I don't think there was any bad showings in the first half.
No, I like the flow of the game too. See, you had something creative out of both Legit and Dos Santos that Kitchen didn't give you. They both were able to take the ball and push up.
And distribute it
I
out,
think
yeah.
they're both box-to-box players. Of course, they're on different levels.
Yeah.
Jonah is like on a higher level.
Yeah.
But the boy was doing his work. He was playing sideline to sideline too.
Hey guys, if I may, this
may.
is a very exciting game, right? Last couple exciting games. Chewy, you following me over here? Open the lines.
Open the lines.
Yeah, whatever you want to talk about, hit us up.
All right.
Yeah, open the
Let's
lines.
get to the game first.
Yeah, no. Let's just have them open the lines and we go.
Uncle Eddie says open the lines. Then
Yeah,
Uncle Eddie gets the lines
in a
open.
bit.
Yeah, let's get to the game first. I don't think we even have that set up yet.
Yeah.
She's gonna get there. But I mean, I'm so excited and so happy because I was so negative before the drugs in Vegas and coming back.
All right.
And
All right, Uncle Eddie.
Right.
yeah, and coming back over
We
here.
apparently had totally different experiences. Huh?
Nah, we didn't.
What car did you drive?
yeah, you're just in camera and I'm not, so we didn't have different experiences. Anyways, it feels that way though. It does have that feeling though. Like I was out of town in Vegas. Right? Did what I did, drugs or not, we're joking or we're not. Take it as you will. It has that feeling though. Like it was night and day, bro. It was just fucking flip the switch.
I don't know what they've been
Are you
eating in their
fucking
breakfast.
kidding me though? Are you fucking kidding me? It wasn't just like, oh, we need to win this game. Ah, we fucking toughed it out. No,
We legit
fucking,
look good.
We fucking took it to Seattle.
We took it.
We took it to Seattle, and everyone's like, maybe Chad Marshall, which is arguably, it arguably is a good argument. And it sounds stupid. Arguably a good argument. It's a good argument. So you're like, Chad Marshall, I guess that's a good argument.
Mhm.
But you come in and fucking did what we did to, Canada. Who did we play?
Vancouver.
Oh, so Canada. Come on, man.
Oh, Canada.
Yeah.
Hey, they're nice over there, bro.
Yeah, did what we did to them. Come on,
How
dude.
do you know?
I'm just saying.
We haven't.
I
been
read
with them.
books sometimes.
Come on, dude. That's like 9 days ago. Like, it was just like a different feeling.
No, yeah.
Yeah, because my mindset was like, I'm going to this festival. But of course, I still think of the guy I see. I'm like, really? Fucking 3-0 against Seattle? And then I get to come home, and then fucking this?
Yeah.
It's
It
a whole
is.
different
It's just-
team, dude.
I have no idea what's been going on, to be honest. Well, whatever it is, keep doing that. Because these last 2 games, they came out, yeah, firing on all cylinders. And it looked good. I don't think these last 2 games, there hasn't been that many bad plays or anything that I
Nah.
got to see. It's
I
been
won't say
2
that.
solid, dominated games.
Yeah, the mistakes have definitely gone down, but that's another thing too. You have, I guess, players are a little bit more hungry that kind of
Right.
understand the situation a little bit more. They've been riding the bench for long enough that
Yep.
they can't
Like,
afford
damn,
to
I get
fuck
my
up.
chance now.
Hey, we actually had a chance to talk to Serrano, and he agreed. Adam Serrano. Was
Today?
like- yeah, he's like, the players don't want to play, got to play, and the defenders and replacements will be foreign, but the guy that like took over, we keep him for no.
What? And that concludes.
No, 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 no,
episode.
no, no, no.
I get what
So-
you're
Say that
saying.
again. Say that
Yeah.
again.
Serrano said
Yeah.
that it was like a new backline, and fucking higher play guys,
Higher play,
Higher
high
paid.
paid,
higher paid.
felt it,
Yeah.
so they're gone.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
They
It's-
should
Yeah.
be.
And
Look,
the guys that started will stay, but we will still get higher paid players to start.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I would expect that change to happen. I mean, the problem hasn't necessarily been the formations or us scoring. It's been the backline.
Just the lack of effort in the
Yeah,
back.
we tried every formation. So at this point, it was a little bit of shiggy, but at the same time, like, the formations were changed. We tried the 3 in the back. We tried the 4, the 5. We tried 6 in the back.
Yeah. And we kept getting scored.
We had a 4-2-2-1
I don't
at
know,
one
some
point.
crazy
So
stuff.
we even had 6 defenders or 6 people playing defense at one time, and it just didn't work because that back line didn't work. Those center
And
mid.
look at the amazing what works. Look at that lineup that works.
But I think it's a communication too. I think they talk a little bit more than what Kitchen would do with Siani and Shelvick. You
Mhm.
know, Shelvick. Remember, he's the left back, so he was getting integrated into
Being a
the
center back.
in a new league, in a new team.
Hey,
Didn't translate well.
call me crazy, I still like Shelby.
You still like Shelby.
I mean, maybe as a left back,
Well, look, yeah.
for
I
half
was
the
gonna say that.
price.
I was gonna say
No,
that.
I don't like him 1 million, but I like him
For like half the price.
because we can't move him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, cut his salary, move Ashley Cole out.
Well, he's probably gonna retire.
No,
this year.
Okay,
Okay, we'll get to that later. Let's
We'll
go.
get to that in a bit.
here's
We'll get to that in a
question.
bit.
No, we're not moving. We're not moving.
Mover.
All right, so, all right, Shelvick at $1 million, which is his full price,
Right.
or Ashley Cole at $500,000. What do you keep?
Shelvick by Ashley Cole. Can we move on to the second half now?
I
Let's
keep
get into that
Ashley
second
Cole.
half.
You,
Yeah. Second half
who do you keep?
from the back line. Dude, I don't know.
We're talking about $1 million to $500,000.
Yeah, but you're talking about a younger player versus a
Chewy,
player that's
who do
already
you
on his
keep?
way out.
I didn't ask you for an explanation. Chewy, who do you keep?
Uncle Eddie.
What do I keep? If I can, I keep both.
Wow.
That's
Why?
why.
Cole has the experience. He has the.
Is getting rid of
Right.
both of them an option? Because
Nope.
I would.
Fucking Captain Cole.
Get out of here with your Captain Cole.
You
Damn
know,
it, Uncle Eddie.
his experience is making a difference on this team,
We make that motherfucker
Again,
a coach at some
experience.
point?
and he's vision.
He would be the better coach player besides Berhalter you've ever had.
Wow. Did you really just say
Yeah. Who else? Keane, of course. would be-
Okay, of course.
That's it. Coach player.
I don't know. I think Juninho did well coming up through the coaches.
Coach player.
A coach player?
We're talking about coach player. You keep.
You're talking about coach player.
You're talking about a coach player. All right, second half.
We do love Uncle Eddie, guys. Everybody loves Uncle Eddie, bro. Look at that. Look at the comments.
Logan Jones on YouTube is saying Zlatan should be captain.
Who?
Ooh, the
Logan
Zlatan should be
Jones
captain?
is saying Zlatan should be captain.
No, I like Cole being captain. Zlatan does respond to, like, you know, he lets it be. Like, okay, you could be captain.
You know, I'm going to trust Alex Urueña on this one. He's saying that we are now second in the most goals scored against. He's claiming that Atlanta actually has more, 67. We have 60. I might want to check that, but, huh?
Atlanta's a game behind. They played tonight.
Atlanta's a game behind with more goals against and favored? That's a...
Damn.
That's some... Because they're leading the supporter shield, too.
No, they're not.
Oh,
I don't think they
shit.
are.
Yeah, they are.
Sunday. They played today.
Yeah, they are.
Atlanta,
We'll-
they just lost to the Red Bulls.
We can get to that later, but they are still leading. Red
We'll
Bulls
check
closed
that
the gap, but they're still leading.
We'll check that out. yeah, the
As
second
far as
half.
the second half, I mean, to be honest, the second half was a lot like the first half.
Yeah.
Hey, but in the first half, one thing I didn't mention, I like the lineup that Vancouver came out with. They came out with a crappy lineup.
You had something pretty unique over there, Kenny's. Even though you said you said the first half was just like the second half. That's kind of unique because never has the season the first half been like the second half.
Damn, Uncle Eddie with a fact right there.
That's
Uncle
enough.
Eddie, everybody. Uncle Eddie.
Uncle Eddie.
Yeah.
Hey.
That is, he is right. We haven't said that this whole season. The first half and the second half, pretty much the same game.
It went well. But yeah, Vancouver did help us out with their stupid lineup. They had Alfonso Davies playing right mid, Brooke Shea playing left mid.
Low key, they had Kai Kamara.
Oh, yeah.
So
The
keep him
battle
in.
of the man buns with
Hey,
him and Felcher.
one thing
Felcher did his job. I think he did pretty good.
One thing I didn't like in the first half, though, that he was doing a lot, that he didn't do as much in the second half, was Zlatan was dropping down
Way too
far,
much. Yeah.
like way down. He was in the final third sometime, not playing defense, but asking for the ball. That I kind of didn't like,
Yeah.
but that also led to some things in the second half we're going to get into right now. What was the first goal? The first goal was... no, it wasn't...
a-
No, the first goal was a
penalty.
PK.
yeah, but then the first goal in the second half was Zlatan
the
again.
Zlatan,
Yeah,
the old man,
Same
he
thing.
juked the shit out that.
Him and
He
Felcher were playing well.
stutter step.
he
Yeah,
started
he-
step nasty. He got
That fool stepped on Chicle. He's like, hold on. Take this on my shoe. And then- yeah.
That was a banger too, huh?
Yeah.
He slammed that one in hard. I like how he celebrated. Anybody else catch that?
I did.
Oh.
That's what I got.
No, you know what? But who was I think Claudio was telling us earlier in our game that his mom was there.
Whose
Zlatan's mom was there.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't know.
this is a great story. Did you hear the story?
No, yeah. So
Our teammate.
our teammate in the morning, he had went to the game as well. And he was telling us that he was sitting right next to Zlatan's mom, like
Crazy.
nearby, and that when he scored that second goal, that's why he did the like to her.
Hey, you know what?
That's cool. That was really cool.
Okay,
There's a lot of yellow
hold
jerseys
on.
too with the
I'm
Swedish
about
national team.
to tell this story a lot better than Brian did.
Go for it.
Chewy's gonna open the lines because if you have a story as far as where you witnessed the goals, let us know because it was a great win. We shut out 3-0 again. So, anyways, our teammate Claudio, he witnessed the goal from the sidelines. So Zlatan scored the goal,
Mhm.
and he pointed towards that direction. And Claudio was like, "Oh shit! Oh my god!" And his
That sounds nothing like Claudio.
Yeah, that's why. That's crazy.
It'd be more like my miss.
Yeah. So this is like a very conservative person. Like he's like 100 and -5 pounds, 30 years old. So yeah, he got pointed at. He thought by Zlatan. So he went ape shit, dude. Yeah, oh my god, they put that me. Yeah. And And his teammate told him, bro, his mom is sweet is next to it.
Yeah, that's dope.
Let him have that.
Yeah,
I
that was
did.
cool, man.
You know, Jasmine from Breakbot one time sang straight to this guy.
Straight sang to me.
Ain't no mama was next to him either.
No. Let's get some comments here on YouTube. Sunny League coach play. Felcher looked winded against Davies. Yes.
Well, I
everybody
mean, I
does.
think anybody would. No, but
that
he
kid
did
is
well.
good. He's good. We have to see him.
That was the best adjustment Vancouver did.
Switch him
Moving
to the
back
left side.
where
Yeah.
he's supposed to play. Nah, but I think Felcher was playing really well. He connected with Statan for his second goal.
For the second goal,
He
yeah.
did those 1-2s all the way through, and then Statan was just like, "Let me pass it." Oh wait, nobody's available.
Oh,
I got
shoot
this.
it.
I got this.
Oh, shoot
Little
it.
jab step. Old man jukes, you know.
He did.
Slam that one.
The second half, I'm amazed, dude.
I like Jonah spacing, man.
His
He was
spacing, the passes that was between the center mids and their defenders.
Yeah,
His
the
spacing
defenders
was
to the
good.
mids, to the forwards. Dude, everybody was moving. Everybody was passing. Like, they look good. The whole time during the game, we were like, who and where has this team been the
Hey.
whole season?
Can I give my theory about Jonah right now?
no, not yet.
Not yet.
Stand
We'll
out.
get to your theory in a bit.
Standouts. Wait. Actually, let's go over the third goal.
And then the third goal,
Zlatan, you know, being Zlatan,
that dude couldn't contain him, so he had to hack him down somehow.
punked his way into the box, created a penalty, and he actually gave it up.
Yeah.
Instead of getting his hat trick, Alessandrini asked for it. He's the one that got the penalty
In the first
called
one.
on in the first half, and he gave it to him. And I like that because after he got interviewed, Zlatan got interviewed,
Mhm.
and he said that he was more than happy to give it up. That he prefers for another player on the team to be in confidence and be in like stride,
Right.
than for him to get a hat trick. Like that's exactly what you want from your best player.
Yeah.
For this would be like, you know, the hat trick ain't worth it. You know, I'm not bigger than the team. You know, let's get Alessandrini rolling. A great player. He even said it, like a great player. Let's get him going, give him confidence, and let's keep moving on. Like I think that was huge.
That is. It shows how much he does like playing here.
He gets it.
Yeah.
He gets it.
He wants everybody, you know, to be on that same
And
focus
that
and
eases-
firing on all cylinders.
It eases
so.
my mind a little bit that he'd be willing to stay too, you know?
Yeah.
Because if he really was still auditioning for another payday or another big payday, he
He
would
would've
have
took it.
taken that.
Taking it.
And I kind of have been feeling that way because he takes all the free kicks when I feel like sometimes Alessandrini should take some
Yeah.
for the angle that they're in.
Yeah.
But after what he said with that and how he spoke about the new coach, I was like, all right, you're in, man. You get it.
And that's great.
You get it.
Dom Kinnear. That's like
He spoke on Dom too.
Who would have thought, right? This is a whole turn, like 180, full 180. Like, who is his team? And then the coach, he's very animated on the sidelines. He'll get into the refs, talking his shit, and he'll yell at the players. And they all respond well. So, maybe that should have been what we should have went with from the beginning of the season.
It's definitely a wake-up call.
Yeah. Big.
Standouts for you? Besides, I guess the obvious. Can we not mention
Besides
Jonah?
Jonah?
Yeah, I mean that.
I mean, we
That's
will have to say something
undeniable.
about Jonah. He did come out
Hey,
of the
how
game.
can you not though? No, okay. Beside the
It's-
obvious,
that's un- that's
beside,
undem-
look, hold on. Beside the obvious standout, you have to tell everyone the fucking guy that was the standout.
Well,
Besides the guys that scored the goals,
it's
was
obvious.
Jonah. Was Jonah
Yeah, it's the obvious.
That's the obvious choice.
the highest praise?
I want to
You know
challenge
what?
you a little bit, Uncle Eddie.
Okay.
What did you see in the game that you were like, damn, we hadn't been doing this. Like, damn, you haven't been playing like that. Jonah,
Arguably, he's been the most. He's always hustled, right?
he's been the most consistent. I
But these
think.
last two games, we
Minus
haven't
the
seen that
injuries.
Jonah the whole season. To be honest,
Go. So this, I get to touch into my theory then.
not
Not
yet.
yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
Hey, you
Not
know
yet.
what? One thing that I did like about the game was Boateng.
Yeah.
What?
Boateng, I liked him against
The worst
in this
player of the
No,
game, I
against-
think.
on this game. You know what? He
Absolutely not. I'm not taking that answer. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I think worst player of the game.
worst player. You think Boateng
absolutely.
was the worst player of the game?
What-
He was-
Why is that?
100%.
We actually were talking about it during the game. He got up to the 32nd minute without receiving an actual pass. Like nobody passed you the ball. So for the first 32 minutes of the game, you didn't put yourself in a position to receive the ball,
And your
to relieve
first
pressure,
touch.
to make a run,
Jesus.
to send a cross. Like that's not the system.
He just tired people.
Tired
It was
from
just
what?
running.
Not at all. He didn't make no runs. He didn't pull marks. Nothing really. He didn't do anything that stood out in the first 32 minutes. But even that, even if you're running, pulling marks,
Yeah, that
you're demanding the ball. He didn't get the ball once. He got the ball off of rebounds or lazy passes or stuff like that. But to really be like, all right, let's run the play through Emma, didn't happen the first 32 minutes. And then I don't
think he was
we
the
didn't
worst though.
Huh?
I wouldn't think he was the worst.
I put him on.
tell me somebody that played worse than him. That
And
contributed.
the thing is, he didn't.
Let me put it to you this way: give me somebody that contributed less to the game than Emma. I'll wait. If y'all want to
Yeah,
call,
everybody else, I think.
like I'm not saying he played bad.
No,
I'm not saying he played bad, but as far as
He was
contributing,
probably the least productive
as
from
far-
everybody
yes,
that was on the
yes,
pitch.
As
Okay.
far as productivity and making an impact on the game, he had the smallest role.
Okay.
He stayed in his lane
Yeah, I think he did
But-
what he had to do.
to be a standout.
I don't know, man.
absolutely.
Siani didn't serve enough water, so that's a.
Nah.
Yeah.
Siani.
Jab.
Damn.
Even when he doesn't play, huh?
Still did-
And this is the
Still
thing.
jab.
As great as the Galaxy played yesterday, we got outshot. 14-11.
But how many on target?
I mean, 4 on target.
No, they actually had more on target, huh? The possession was better with us though,
Yeah.
especially in the second half.
I think that second half, the passing between the center mids was very. That was some world class shit.
I just like how they both flow.
They look good together.
But honestly, the other Kamara probably should have had that goal. He fucked
Hey,
up.
we're not gonna talk about should have,
Fucked
could have, because we should
And
have.
you know what?
been
I'm
upper
saying he
or higher.
fucked
in
up.
the-
David
And I'm
Bingham
glad he
had
fucked
good
up.
saves, dude.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
Bingham,
he had,
Bingham
he
played
had some good
really
ones.
Why not have him as your player of the match?
That's a reasonable.
I mean,
standout.
he got
Bingham.
2 good saves. That could have easily, sparked the comeback for them. Aside from the defense doing their job, I mean,
there was that moment that twice in the second half where they had like 3 shots on goal and the last one went in, but it was already offside.
yeah.
And that was a collective.
Yeah, that
Bingham,
was
of
way-
course, got
that
the
was
first
way-
save, but then the players
Yeah,
against the line.
like aside from the collective defense effort of getting that shutout, I mean, Bingham, and I think he's been solid for us for most of the season too. A lot of times, those goals win it because his defense let him down. This defense that we've seen these last 2 games doesn't seem like they're gonna let him down, and
No.
they haven't. And he's been able to have some saves in those, even against Seattle.
But that's the biggest difference in defense. The goals have been there all season. 6 goals in 2 games, but the biggest number or the smallest
Yeah,
is 0 goals against.
this is
You're gonna make
that's amazing. To me,
go do whatever you're gonna do.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that, to be honest. It's just, who would have thought Romney and Steris would be the answer in that center back position?
I did it.
Right?
Wow.
Oh,
I really, really didn't.
Hey, Uncle Eddie.
Oh, Uncle Eddie's up.
Uncle Eddie woke
Uncle
up.
Eddie.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
So, should we get to Uncle Eddie's theory?
No, it's not a theory. It's,
Before you do your theory, Eddie, go.
It's,
Go.
fact.
Before you
So
do your theory,
okay. So let me introduce this one, right?
Do it.
So Uncle Eddie has a theory of what's
Do
gonna
it.
go on with some of the moves in the off season. So one thing that he mentioned earlier was
Do
that Gio hasn't been in the starting lineup or on the
Or the
bench
18.
for the last 2 games,
Mm-hmm.
and we have a player in Jonah that's playing a little bit harder than usual.
So
Take it away, Uncle
I
Eddie.
heard you guys talking about
And
the back
go.
line. And center
Oh,
backs.
whoa, hey, we're over. That's over, buddy. Story mode. Come on. Theory?
Story mode. So,
Conspiracy time.
It's not conspiracy.
It's a fact. Uncle Eddie with the facts.
This is the roughest, bestest.
Roughest,
So,
bestest.
I
Little
would
Caesars.
say out of all the center back
You could be our
pairings,
sponsor.
we're talking about fucking Steris and Robbie. They played now, I'm gonna say 40 games together. That's the highest number between any other center back pairing that we have right now.
Is that a fact?
40 games.
Romney and Steris have played 40 games together.
Very good rough. I missed it by one, probably.
Romney and Steris have played 40 games together as center backs or
Yeah.
just in general?
No, center back.
Okay, that's a conspiracy theory. Hell no, absolutely not. I'll bet you anything you want that they have not played anywhere
40,
close
maybe
to 40
games together.
40 games together, yes.
No, center backs.
Absolutely not.
40.
Romney doesn't even have 40 games as a center back. You're
Oh.
tripping.
Wow, no, that's easy bet for me. Yeah.
Well, maybe as a center back, but them
You
together,
understand they're 2 complete seasons in.
them together,
The debauchery.
$40. I mean, 40 games. Nah,
There is no way they've played.
You understand?
I wouldn't. Maybe
40.
run it
in total, like in their professional career, including
on Galaxy
2?
1, not Galaxy 2.
Galaxy 1.
Galaxy 1, not Galaxy 2.
Hey, read some comments, please.
Why don't you get into your theory?
Are the lines open, Chewy?
They are open.
By the way, nobody can see Uncle Eddie, but Uncle Eddie's sipping out a fucking tequila bottle by himself.
He's drinking nectar from the gods.
He doesn't get a beer. He gets a shot for every fact that he gets correct, and he's taking it right now.
So are you gonna go with your theory, or should I lay it out for him?
Oh, at least 40. Yeah. At least 40.
I'm talking about your Dos Santos theory, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Eddie, Uncle Eddie, take it away. What is your theory?
Conspiracy
Oh,
theory
yeah,
number
yes.
2 of the day.
I think everything I've read and like, dude, I'm like, I get my free time. I used to be like a comic nerd, but I become like a Galaxy nerd, and I read the dumbest shit. You know, I read fucking Clipper Fantasy Nation.
All right.
You remember
What?
those, Brian? Yeah. I read the dumbest shit. Anyways, everything, it's crazy though. You read between the lines, and nobody wants to say it. I think Giovanni Dos Santos is gonna retire, and I think sadly why Jonah's playing so great is for a move. He doesn't want to stay here.
Especially without his
It's
brother.
$2 million. Can you blame him? Well, maybe not want to stay here, but I'd pay him like 4 to stay. But he's paying for money. He's playing for money right now. It's a different Jonah than we've seen. Gio's gonna retire.
It's a different lineup than
Gio's gonna retire.
So that is your crazy
Yeah.
conspiracy.
No, not crazy. It's not
It's a
crazy.
fact.
It's not crazy.
Uncle Eddie with the fact.
No, it's not crazy because you know what the second biggest thing is that the Galaxy eat up a part of the contract. I think that's crazy.
No, because it wouldn't count against the cap.
Yes, it does.
Then why the
You have to
They
eat.
just move 'em.
You have to eat it.
They'll just move
That's-
him. They'll lose the money on the move instead of paying him. It won't hit the cap.
You eat it. Yeah, you eat it.
Yeah, you eat it, but it won't hit the cap. If
it does.
If you transfer him out, it doesn't matter what
if,
his.
If they eat it, it's part of it.
No, because if they transfer him out,
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. In a sense, it does eat it. It's not like you can't sign another designated player, but it eats it.
Right.
All right, Eddie. People want to see you take some alcohol.
There's
While
like some
Eddie do
comments.
that,
So the 6 p.m. delivery is saying Siani is our second highest rated defender in FIFA.
that doesn't mean
Yeah.
he's not like trash for real. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. Give
Dude, and
Uncle
ga-
Eddie
on-
another
on
beer for
FIFA?
each fact.
on FIFA, the Galaxy's beast. They're really good, but not on the field. Well, recently, yeah. So I'll take that. Right, Uncle Eddie?
Yeah, Uncle Eddie says yes.
Uncle Eddie says yes.
So today, man, today. For those that didn't know, so today, so for the season ticket holders, each year the LA Galaxy does like a meet and greet kind of thing where they do
Right.
autographs. They close down the stadium. They do a whole event. So I guess through surveys, they realized that the whole autograph waiting in line for 2-3 hours isn't really fun for people. I don't know where they got that idea from, but that was a good one.
Oh, what?
So what they did this year is they closed down Alpine Village for us, the whole place, and I'm good, thank you.
Thank you,
Uncle
Uncle
Eddie.
Eddie.
And they did an event for the season ticket holders. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It wasn't basic. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more
You know
basic,
what?
but
You
they
know,
really went
all
out.
around. Like I guess like an adult perspective, best fan fest we've had.
Well, best for me.
Yeah, this one was.
Oh, actually,
Best
no,
one for
hold
me.
on. Let me rephrase that. Best structured.
Structured
Yeah.
fan
Yeah, because the old
Organized.
ones. Yeah,
It was
yeah,
ugly.
yeah. The old ones.
I mean,
the old ones.
I'm
they couldn't
happy.
beat the old ones.
I'm happy with the old ones. I got to meet Donovan a couple
Yeah,
times.
you
Beckham,
you can't beat the old
Keane,
ones. We understand.
Gerrard.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, I got
I got a
jerseys.
picture with Donovan today too.
I got jerseys signed by C.V. Gerrard, David Beckham, you know, Donovan, all because of those meet and greets before. But I like how they did it now. I lucked out. I lucked out big today.
Oh yeah, you ended up going
The way they
purple
did it.
line?
The way
You
they
asshole.
did it was they gave everybody a wristband color, and then they randomized who you got as a player.
Mm.
And of course, yours truly got exactly what I went for. I got Zlatan, so I lucked out. The format was cool, but that would kind of suck if you got stuck with like Silvestre and
Not well. Mine was green, so I ended up
Who'd
with
you get?
Ashley Cole.
Ashley Cole and who?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Come
Sorry.
on, man.
Sorry.
Ashley Cole and
Sorry,
who?
guys. I
You
don't know.
What about you, Eddie? Who'd you get?
Ashley, baby.
You got Ashley Cole and who?
Ashley Cole, baby.
Who was he with?
Oh, that part.
That part. Well, I got Zlatan and Vazio.
That's cool.
That worked really well. They also hooked it up with free pretzels and free beer.
Oh yeah, we did get a
Yeah.
free drink. It wasn't just for
We got-
beer.
Well,
Yeah, it was a free drink.
A beer. It was a free
A
drink. Yeah,
You
but
would choose
for,
whatever.
but you know, we drink
Beer.
nectar of the gods over here. So
That is
it was
true.
beer, but it was a cool event. The music was good. The whole, you know, Oktoberfest integration into it was really good. It was kid friendly too. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody seemed to be out of control.
True.
You didn't see no dumb fans.
Oh wait,
stuff
there
like
was
that.
one
Well, afterwards,
really
There was
well, really
one.
early we did see one. I did
early,
see one.
but I think he
Early.
got walked out.
yeah, he was
Yeah.
walking out though. Like, you know, even he had the sense to be like, damn,
Shout out
I'm
to Joe,
fucking.
Joe. Go ahead.
Good thing Uncle Eddie wasn't
All
there.
right, Uncle Eddie. Uncle Eddie hadn't been woken yet.
He was
But you know
still
what that
very
event
dormant.
was? It was wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yes.
good, Eddie. Good.
Yeah,
And
good,
in Oktoberfest,
Right.
Chris Klein
Wow.
addressed the
Wow.
fans
Actually,
and got welcomed with
actually,
a very
me and Chewy,
particular
me and Chewy will take
reaction.
me and Chewy will take this one. Me and Chewy got to talk
Chewy
to
and I.
Chewy and I.
Chewy and I.
Thank you, Uncle Eddie.
We got to talk to Chris Klein, huh, Chewy?
Yeah, I actually have a video for that. Pretty crappy because I was holding my cup, I was holding the camera and my phone to
Yeah,
take a picture.
God
I-
forbid Uncle Eddie helped you, huh?
No. Actually, yeah, God forbid. Anyways, I feel I we call us. You know what? I gotta make a shout out. They keep saying Uncle Eddie. It's because our good friend Diego Sarabia.
Yes, yes.
And then Julie, his wife. Hey, they just announced
It's a
the
secret.
It's a secret.
It's a secret.
It's a
And,
secret.
and,
It's a secret.
congratulations to
Congratulations.
What a
Julie.
jerk, man.
Yeah.
Wow, what a
There you
jerk.
go, Julie.
Good thing they don't watch, right?
Yeah, seriously, yeah, they're gonna have their baby soon. So
I hope their mom doesn't watch.
about-
Dude. Like, come on, man.
about like 6.5 months.
He told
right
us. He told us that in confidence, man.
No, come on, Uncle Eddie.
Come on, Uncle Eddie.
So get to your fact, Uncle Eddie.
So anyways, me and Chewy had like the luck of fucking talking to
The misfortune.
not luck. He was actually very nice.
He is. He is.
He is a
very
nice guy.
Chris Klein, like when nobody was around. So I guess we would kind of attacked him pretty fast. Huh, Chewy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yo,
we,
what the fuck?
We got a good minute with him. I mean, basically, whatever time he wanted, we could have stayed with him.
Yeah,
'cause
but
nobody
it was
really-
kind of quick. Like, hey
Oh, yeah.
man, we're like, what the fuck? You know, kind of quick. So I
Where was I for this?
randomly me and Chewy.
You
ran
were
into
already
each
in
other.
line for Zlatan.
Yeah.
Ah.
So
I was occupied.
yeah. So I went to Klein. I was like, he's like, hey, how are you? I'm like, I'm good. How are you? I was like, I've been better.
Oh.
I'd imagine. So anyways, and we started talking about the coaches. I can't tell you the beginning conversation because I don't remember. We're just talking about like, yeah, we go this way, we go that way. And Chewy comes in like, I told him, the first thing I remember was like, if we go domestic, it has to be beer halter. We can't go any
Right.
more than that. He's like, yeah, but beer halter, everybody wants beer halter, and fucking Chewy put it in. I'd made a. And he's like, the Chivas.
Oh yeah,
coach."
he's like, oh yeah, the Chivas coach, right?
He didn't like it. Yo, dude, I kid you not. I rattled this motherfucker though. Didn't I? Chewy? Did I not, Chewy? Did I not? I rattled them. Did I not?
With who?
With the Kelly Porter thing.
Yeah, because that I think that's who he wants.
Yeah, I rattled that
From
motherfucker. Dude.
from what you said, I think that's who he's going
I
for.
rattled that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I told him.
So this is an
I
exclusive,
told him. I want domestic. I told him I want domestic.
Mhm.
I want domestic. And I said, but it has to be Greg Berhalter. He was like, we agree, but the U.S. men's national team wants him too. And we're like, yeah. So it was like, the worst thing we can do is go after Kelly Porter. And this fool did this. Nobody gets to see this. And Chewy saw this. He went, but why? I told him, I don't want Kelly Porter. But why? Like a weird ass reaction. Like the weirdest. Huh, Chewy? You saw it.
I'll post up the
Chewy
video
got to see it.
within the week.
And to quote,
No, hold on. This is the best part about this conversation, which is also recorded. And Chewy will agree to this. Well, actually, the video will like prove this.
confirm.
And I told him I have one memory about Kelly Porter was the under 20s. When he subbed the goalies at halftime.
Mhm.
We lost to El Salvador when you make it to the World Cup.
Mhm.
And I said, Kelly Porter maybe is an okay coach, but the LA is a winning culture. Do you want to be the Clippers? Do you want to be the fucking Ducks? Because the Kings are not winners. So do you want to be the Clippers? So do you want this and that? And this motherfucker literally said, "You're right." I swear to God, it's on video, Phil.
Uncle Eddie dropping
Yeah,
some
it's on
exclusive
video.
shit. So
It's
you're
on
saying what you're
video.
saying,
Chewy,
what you are telling
it's not
me,
on video.
Yeah, it's on video. And
what you guys
yeah,
are
no,
telling me,
I said
and
Kelly
telling
Porter.
everybody watching us right now that you think that Chris Klein maybe had Porter already lined up for the job next season.
Because they were roommates.
Or that was his vision. I think that's who he wanted, or who he probably still wants. Honest to God, because he did get a little shaken up by what Eddie said.
Right.
Yeah.
He did. He really did.
It was weird.
Not
It
like
was
that.
weird.
Not exactly how Eddie said it, but he did.
No, he got rattled, bro.
when the FO asks you, wait, why? When you we threw out at least two coaches before that, and then the last one you throw, he asks, wait, why? Why
Caleb
wouldn't
Porter.
you want?
And I come up with stats. So
You know,
weird.
so I mean, I'm just saying we saw the same thing with Shiggy when they were gonna bring Zlatan before we even found out about it. We did ask, hey, how do you feel if we
That was a
bring
good
Zlatan?
one, huh?
And his attitude completely turned, where it's
Like
like,
the
oh, it's
reaction.
happening, it's
You know,
fucking happening.
That's like some good exclusive shit you guys are dropping on us.
For as hard as that guy got booed, you gotta
Oh,
give him
it was-
props a little bit
No,
for.
we were really nice to him.
No, but I'm saying, for how loud he got booed, you
Yeah,
gotta give
the
him props that
reception
he was,
when he came up was pretty.
he was walking around. He was very approachable still during the whole event.
That's
yeah.
very
And,
professional.
yeah,
I gotta give it up
he
for
wasn't
that.
walking around with like nobody telling him like, oh, let's
Hey,
move on.
hey,
You know,
hey,
he was
man,
doing his own
look,
thing.
look. I love Chris Klein as a person. I think talking to him, watching him, you agree. Like as a person, he's awesome. But just the position, it's a little unfair to him because if you get offered it, you take it, right? Especially the big ass franchise.
Mhm.
But you know, you growing up in a soccer culture. I've said it before. Look at the big franchises in the world. You know, they're organized within. You know, they keep their own within. You know what I mean? Really look at it. Look what just happened in Madrid. They won 3 Champions League back to back. But who was at the helm? You
Was
know?
Zidane? But I mean, Zidane had that team running
Okay,
on autopilot.
Let me
dude.
give you some other examples. Look at Barca. The last time
When
they
they
won.
had Pep, he's a Barca.
Enriquez también. Enriquez
Ah,
came
but
in
Luis
and won
Enrique.
too. He came up
He's
through Barca too, even though he
Yeah.
played in Madrid. You know, they
Yeah.
keep compact. They stay within. Look what happened in Manchester United. They keep bringing outside people, and they just don't get it.
Hey,
They can't put it together. But the front office stays together. Now, yes, maybe they went a little bit too far with certain people underneath Klein, but Klein, I think he's good, man. He played with big stars. He knows how to communicate a message to big stars.
hey,
We're just criticizing him because it didn't work. Last year we were supposed to bridge the gap, and it just didn't work. If it would have worked, we would have been it would have been
We
another
would have been
milestone.
on him like,
It
oh,
would
you're
have
a
been another
genius.
milestone in the U.S. game if we actually would have been able to bridge the academy to the first team. You know, he took a chance.
I mean, that idea.
He took a chance.
Yeah,
and I liked
I mean,
it.
that's how usually you have the European teams in order. You bring up academy players and you integrate them into the big team, and you usually come out with good results. Maybe that was Chris Klein's vision when he hired Onalfo.
It was.
It didn't work. Then he hires Siggy, who,
But
to be honest, we were all on the Siggy trade. We were like, yes.
Yeah, there you go.
But he started coaching with outdated
I was like,
1.0
oh,
MLS tactics, which weren't helping us. And I
But
mean, the league is getting better, and then we've seen it.
he got a bunch of bad breaks. First of all, your coach and your GM leaves.
Right.
You know, your inspirational like anchor in the back with Van Damme, you know, walks into your office and tells you, "I want to go home."
I need to go home.
You
with my
know,
family,
you lose-
which is understandable. I
you
mean,
lose,
it's fan, bro.
You
You
lose
got no
what?
witness, though.
You lose what? 7 out of your 11 starters.
Mm-hmm.
12 out of your 18 roster. Like,
Yeah.
you know, not any franchise can just bounce back and automatically go from the worst record in history
To
to
being
the
champions.
best team in the league. Like, that's
I mean,
unrealistic
it's
too.
a process, but I think this is the thing.
Hey, man, that's credit to the MLS, though. Like, 'cause you can't do it anymore.
None to Chris Klein? You're gonna just hop over the whole organization and give it to the MLS? Uncle Eddie, go to sleep.
No. I
Come
think
on.
what he's saying is,
How you gonna give it to the league and none to the front office?
No, well, the thing is,
Mm,
what he's
to
saying is that the
him.
league has gotten better, so that's why that kind of stuff doesn't happen, or rarely does.
You know,
I mean-
one of the things though, what was it, like 2 years ago? I don't know if we were joking about it. I need to go back to see one of the videos. But we do have in one of the videos that we did when we first started, we do have, I think we're getting Zlatan.
Oh fuck, we've been talking about that.
Yeah.
We've been talking about
For
that
about
since
2,
before
yeah.
he went to Manchester.
So,
I
so
said-
one of the, I mean, I'm surprised that we got him for the price.
Yeah.
I never doubted that we were gonna get him, but how much was it gonna cost? And the fact that we got him for that price, whew, come on.
Yeah, nah. Well, dude, this is a city of stars. Of course, you're gonna
Expensive
bring
stars,
out the
bro.
big kids to play out here. And you know who's next? Cristiano.
Cristiano, I think we still got some time for that. I think
No, yeah.
he's still
Cristiano
got
and
some time.
Messi for sure.
But from what we got right now, looking at the team right now, I think if they keep this momentum, we could still make some noise in the playoffs. We might need a little bit of help, but you know, Chewy did predict this a couple of episodes ago that they weren't gonna lose anymore, and so far he's correct.
Fucking men's warehouse over here.
Wise Men's Warehouse.
I guarantee it.
Oh,
He
right.
guaranteed.
Uncle Eddie.
Uncle Eddie.
Well,
You
let's
know-
get to those predictions then.
Well, actually, I want to go. Yeah, let's get to the predictions.
Well, I mean, okay, before we do that, at when Chris Klein was talking,
The language he used, huh?
there's some language that he used that has me.
It was
I'm not
corporate-
worried
It was
'cause-
corporate language.
No.
Or
no.
what part?
He mentioned, and I'm paraphrasing, that if everything goes well, that he hopes that it'd be enough, that they do enough this season for Zlatan to return for another year.
Oh,
Like that's,
I don't know if people caught that.
Yeah, but the way he said it was more like, you know, I hope we have him next year, and then he continued. It was a quick little tidbit, but it's just, you know, in soccer when teams start saying stuff like that, it's because there's already rumbles.
Yeah.
You know.
But this is the thing, though. We have seen Zlatan himself say that he loves it here.
Yeah, and that's why I
And
like.
there's been, I think we even retweeted a video of him saying, you know, I'm gonna come back next year.
That's
and,
but that's
you know, I'm
why
not
that's
going
why I like
anywhere.
that. That's why I liked his interview after the game where he still was about the team, regardless of what may be going on. You know, he didn't have to give up his hat trick for Alessandrino to get on the scoreboard.
Right.
You know,
Yep.
he could have pumped up his numbers, and
Could have had 21 goals.
yeah, but he was about the team still, and he's been preaching team ball the whole season.
Yeah.
You know, of course we're not gonna have him give out water or whatever he said that one time, but he was fully into the team mentality
Yeah.
from the beginning. So
I just found that interesting. You pointed that out about how Chris Klein has said that. Like, oh, I'm hoping. So when you said it, I was like, I didn't even read into it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
You mentioned it.
because he said it quick and then he just kept talking. Also with the whole Shiggy thing, you know, they were talking about it and how he mentioned how
it was a hard decision.
it was a hard mutual decision.
Yeah.
you know.
Which, I mean, come on. We all know you got fired. He just got cut loose. But, I mean, you know, you got to keep it PC, I guess, and say that.
All right, so prediction, guys.
All right. As we all have witnessed, the LA Galaxy has won.
To give you what you need.
Thank you. We're on a 2-game winning streak right now. 6 goals scored, 0 against. We have 3 games left against Kansas City away, Minnesota away, and to finish it off, we got Houston at home. Guys, are we going to make the playoffs?
I still think so.
Hold on. Wait, can we not open the phone line?
They've been open,
Yeah, well,
sir.
They've been open.
Everybody's very entertained with Uncle Eddie.
Anybody want to talk to Uncle Eddie? Call us. You guys want to go for the games? All right. So for KC, I think they could pull out a win. It's gonna be a tough one on the road, but I think if we're gonna drop some points in the form of a tie, I think this would be the game for it.
Against KC.
Yeah.
Now remember, they just tied against Real Salt Lake at home, and Real Salt Lake played them pretty well.
Yeah, but as much as we want to talk, shit about Real lick my balls, they sit one spot above us. So as much as we want to talk smack about them, they are in the playoffs. So
Yeah.
they still played a playoff contending team.
Yeah.
We're not that yet. So I mean, the way we're playing, we should be now.
Yeah. So, but I mean,
With the momentum we have right now,
going
I think
in, yeah.
could
Well,
push
going
us.
into this game, I mean, Kansas City wants to get that W because they don't want LAFC to jump them and have that first round bye.
Yeah,
So we're gonna get a tough KC game.
that's what I'm saying.
So how are we gonna go over there and pull out a win? I want them to win,
Well, look, if
but
they,
can we really see that as a win?
yes,
That's yours.
it's possible the way they're playing, the way we're maintaining possession, the way they're moving the ball around. In the second half in this last game, there was a couple changes that Vancouver made, and after Kamara's rallies, you saw the intensity come up from them, and the Galaxy just shut it down with basic passing, something that we hadn't seen all season long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if they can do that, even against Sporting, that's pretty organized. They are pretty
No, yeah,
organized.
they're very
So
organized.
if you can break them down the same way, there's no reason why they can't pull out at least a point, because we can't afford a loss at this point.
Yeah.
And if we're going to drop points with a tie,
this might as well be this one.
I'd rather it be this one because we don't know what kind of lineup or if Zlatan would play in Minnesota.
Hey, we're talking free for all right now. The number is 424-704-3068.
Hold on, Uncle Eddie. Hold on, Uncle Eddie.
Say it again,
Go
Uncle
ahead.
Eddie.
We're going free for all right now. If you want to talk to us, call 424-704-3068. You want to talk shit about him or her or this guy or that guy or this coach or this staff or that staff, call the number on the screen.
Or if you want to say hi.
To
Oh.
Uncle Eddie.
If you
Yeah.
want to say hi.
Or if you went to Halloween Horror Nights that I still want to go to, let us know how that was too.
Why don't you give us your predictions for KC?
I told you early. I said early. That's the game we win.
That's the game that you. Oh yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
I said this was a surprise, and I stick by it, especially now.
What do you think about Minnesota? Zlatan plays?
I don't. Does well? You know what? He
Sure.
said he'll play.
Well, imagine if we win in Kansas, we can lose in Minnesota.
Whoa, we can't afford a loss.
That's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing is, Real Salt Lake has 2 games against Portland coming up, and Portland hasn't clinched playoffs yet, so they're gonna come out with their full squad. I mean, we could get some help there.
So what do you think happens in Minnesota? Zlatan plays?
Yeah, he would have to. He would have to
He would
play.
have to.
It's for playoff berth. Like it's kind of like a do or die situation. Of course, you're gonna put your best player on the field.
Get that momentum half the
Does any result in Kansas change that? Or he plays?
Well, we just can't get a
regardless?
loss.
If we win Kansas, we're in a better spot, but not meaning we still can't lose, because that means that
Nope.
at least we would be hoping for a tie with RSL.
So in
If
other
RSL
words, no.
ties, we have to win KC. If RSL loses, we could tie KC.
That's what. See, that's
That's
what
too
I
much
was saying.
to depend on, though. That's
Exactly, so
well-
we just have to win.
Look, one good thing though is if this team does continue to play the way they've been playing, going into the playoffs, it might not be such a bad thing that we're peaking now, especially with the way we have to finish the season,
mm-hmm.
with having to get these results on the road, finish at home, and then be in the playoffs in the first round already.
Yeah, be ready to take a trip on the first round.
But that's not too bad if we do go in rhythm. Looking at the playoff picture, I would think Statan has to play in Minnesota anyways because there's been, right? I don't think there would be a way to the finals without playing turf.
Interesting fact.
Interesting fact, Uncle Eddie.
Factoid. If you play Cranium, the last couple teams to win the championship were hot teams.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
Well, Toronto
before
stayed hot.
Toronto, the two before that were hot teams coming out of the West.
KC won theirs while being hot.
Did 3.
And then Seattle.
Seattle,
Portland.
Seattle was
Portland.
Portland too. I think Seattle was the best example,
Oh,
and then
no, well,
and then before that was the
Seattle
Galaxy.
the worst team to win.
Yeah,
And it's funny because they let go the same coach we just let go.
I thought it was the same coach that took over in Seattle too.
No. It
No,
was Seattle's coach. Fuck Seattle. But it was a USL coach like 100 years ago.
The first ever USL coach.
The Mummy, whatever his name is.
Oh come on, you know his name. Sound it out.
Give me-
Slur it out.
Keep talking.
All right, so we're predicting what you said. What for KC and
This is the thing with KC, dude.
come on, let's get it. Win, tie, or lose.
Of course, I want the win, but I'm gonna say sorry.
Hey,
Oh, hold
Hey.
that thought.
I'll hold,
hold
that thought. Looks like we got a call.
Go ahead, Brian.
News across the galaxy. Who would he have the pleasure? Hello.
Ahoy, hoy.
News across the galaxy. Who do we have?
Who are we
on?
talking to?
Who are we talking to?
This is Big Bad as well.
Oh! Wow, it takes 2 back-to-back shout-outs for you to call us back?
Hey, dog, I was in the pinta, fool.
Oh! I told you we needed to put fucking credit on the books, huh? I told you we should
Hey,
look at the
dog.
books.
What's going on, Big Will?
Remember all the shit I was fucking stealing? Nah, I caught up, homie.
Fucking paint comes out expensive, huh?
All that fucking pain, dog.
All that pain.
So what's up, Will? Talk to us, man. What do you think about the last 2 games?
Hey, dog, I barely fucking got up and shit, cause, you know, I mentioned, you know, I just got up yesterday, homie. So
Oh.
I was like, yeah, dog. So I'm like, damn, homie, last time I checked, the fucking G's were fucking doing shitty. And I look back up and, hey, motherfuckers are doing good.
Yeah.
And now then they did bad again. And now they're doing good. So I don't know, homie, these fools are fucking around with me like my mora fool fucking roller coasters, eh? You know? That shit's crazy, dog. But I just had to finish, you know, because I haven't seen my girl in a while, so I had to, you know, do some little business with that girl.
Yeah.
You know, and then so I was looking up the fucking games, dog. Hey, my boy Slatan, dog. Hey, that fool, Charles, that fool good, huh?
He is. He's really good. He's been good these
Yeah,
last 2
I
games
heard
too.
That fool got fucking 18 goals now, huh? 17 goals?
20.
He has
20
20 now.
goals.
20?
20 goals,
yeah,
9
yeah,
assists.
dog.
You didn't put away
Hey.
too long, Big Will.
Let me tell you, fool, as long as he doesn't have 14, fool, because that's fucking buzz right there.
What do you think about the next couple games? They win in KC?
Shit, I don't know. Hey, dog, last time I checked, Casey was a good-ass team, fool, but, you know, you gotta be fucking... Don't be like me, fool, get caught up and fucking get sent to the pinta. So these fools gotta play fucking chill, you know?
Yeah.
Like, go in there, fucking fool. If we could get in fucking tie against those fools, I'm with it.
So you think we're gonna make it to the playoffs? You have a good feeling we're gonna make it to the playoffs.
Let me ask you a question.
You go for it.
What team do we root for?
LA Galaxy.
LA Galaxy.
This
That's
is
your
LA.
answer right there.
There it is. Yeah, I like that answer. We are making it to the playoffs.
That's what's up.
We're the big bad motherfucking LA Galaxy, dog.
Yeah, that's what's up. That is what's up.
Hey, what's up with the fucking Moreno fool? The defense, hey, they took that fool out, huh?
Oh, Siani. Yeah, he got benched. He hasn't been cutting it, man. So
Hey, you feel bad about Panzas or what?
Hey, tell that fool to speak up, dog. I can't hear that fool.
oh,
Hey, you feel bad about Panzas or what?
It's on the other mic.
Feel bad about
Panzas.
who?
Panzas.
The coach that got fired.
Shiggy.
How do you feel about
Hey,
that?
what happened to my? Nah. Hey, I was cold, dog. I told you to trust the Fanta, dog. And then he trust that shit. Hey,
Hey,
but I
he
like
quit
the
on
other
us.
little fool, dog. Nah, fool. You swear, dog. It's like when the FBI catches you, fool, and they tell you either you do this or you get sent to the pinta, fool. So that fool was like, all right, fool, I'll cooperate, dog. I know, because I've been through that shit, dog. I live in the fucking street. I'm from San Pedro, you know what I mean? San Pedro / Wilmington. So I know how that shit cracks out here, dog. Motherfuckers got you wearing a wire and shit. That fool was probably wearing a wire too.
Hey, Big Will, you're free right now though. What's up? We're gonna meet at Hops or what? Right after this?
Nah, homie, we can't meet up at Hobbs because they're fucking, those motherfuckers are fighting, fool. They're trying to charge you. And I ain't trying to pay $5 to watch the Galaxy game, dog.
I meant right now, right after this fucking podcast.
I had over like 100 notifications on Facebook, dog, so I gotta fucking catch up, you know? So, most people, chill, I got a lot of new requests, food from mommies. I don't know if you dudes be putting out the word out there.
Or from poppies in your.
I was like, hey, I seen some messages. I'm like, damn, girl. Like, I wish I would have not gotten locked up in the pinta, fool. Some nice ass eyebrows and shit. You know, they color them in and shit. You know, the little fucking the color pencils. Well, fuck the dog. That shit still look nice, fool.
Hey, shoot him this way. We'll have a party.
What you
Can't hear
say?
you, man. Can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I said shoot him this way, and we'll have a party over here. We'll have like an eyebrow party because Brian is about to lose his.
That's Uncle Eddie. So
Uncle Eddie.
Yeah, that's Uncle
you're not
right
supposed
now.
to understand him today, Big Will. Don't worry about it.
Hey, hold up. Hey, who's that fool talking?
That's Uncle Eddie.
Oh, Eddie.
Eddie.
Yeah, I'm off screen today because I'm too drunk to be on screen.
That's my little big boy Eddie, huh?
All right, Big
Hey,
Will. We don't want to
before I
keep you
got-
too long away from your
before I-
request.
Wait, what's up?
We don't want to keep you too long away from your request. You got anything else to add?
Hey, dog. Loki? So they took out that Fusiani?
He's still on the team.
Moreno fool, right?
Yeah, he's still on the team.
Oh, he's still on the team?
Yeah,
For
he's
now.
just riding bench right now, though.
For now.
Hey, fool. It's because that fool was slow. You know what they say about fools, fucking Moreno fools, right? Where they're slow sometimes, dog? I don't gotta spell it out, homie. So that's probably what it was, dog.
All right,
All I'm
Big
saying,
Will.
dog, I'm just saying, homie. I know I'm trying to keep it PG and shit.
Yeah. Thank you.
You know,
Thank
like
you for
fuck,
that.
hey, like fucking like WWE food. You know how they make that shit PG? Now you can't even bleed on that. That shit whack, homie. Fucking anyway, hey dog, I'm back. Fool. I fucking got out of the fucking pinta, homie. Can't wait for the next show. We're making plans. We're gonna win the fucking cup, dog.
That's what's
Yeah. All right, Big Will.
Talk about
Talk
talk about a prediction.
Hold on,
Hey,
you got one more.
when I was locked up in the pinta last thing, fool, because I know fool's gotta keep getting drunk like that fool Eddie or whatever.
Uncle
Hey,
Eddie.
hold up. So right then, the pinta food have like this little 24-inch fucking TV, dog, to put in the corner. You know, so I try to catch some of the games, but those fools are busters, dog. Fucking that shit was on Time Warner. That dog, we get fucking. I was right there watching fucking. I watched them at Mercado, fool. Like, you know all the local channels and shit. Yeah. Or that one lady that does the court shit, like in Channel 54, like the Dominican lady. I don't know her name, but alright. Anyways, so they finally showed the fucking Galaxy LAFC game, dog. The one when they played over there, fucking in downtown. Hey, tell me why, fool. You fools came out on the news, dog. That you fools got hit up with a quarter, dog. Hey, you fools don't gotta do any explaining, dog. But let me tell you right now, there's a light turned on, homie. That shit is creepy.
Oh,
We're coming for
shit.
it, dog.
There
We're
it
coming,
is.
homie. I already made some calls. We're gonna fucking do it, dog. We're gonna roll through. Next time they got a home game, we're gonna roll through, fool. I'm gonna show them a picture of the cooler. I'm like, hey, this shit, that's
Hey, they got 2 home games over there next year. We had to go over there twice.
Next year, we got to go over there twice.
Hey.
Then that means I gotta make 2 more trips to downtown next year. homie.
Hey, Big Will. I'm not
What's up?
making no calls. You can have our back over there, dude. Just that cooler thing. Nah, fuck
And that was Uncle
That
Eddie.
was Uncle Eddie.
Eddie.
All right, Big Will. Like always, we appreciate your call. And remember,
I didn't understand what you said, homie. But all I gotta say is,
We did it.
hey, where's my little pretty boy? What's his name again? Fucking this fool sitting on the right now. What's his name?
Brian.
Joker.
Brian. Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
What's up, dog? What do we always say, homie, at the end of the show?
Keep on nagging.
No. Come on, dog.
Keep on
Big homie
banging.
from us. Keep on banging. Keep on banging, homie, with a B, dog, capital B.
I'm a brother. Thanks for the call, man.
All right, big dog.
Big Will. Big Will, everybody.
And we haven't heard from him in a while.
All right, so we got through Minnesota, Houston.
No,
I
wait.
think
I
that's
didn't
what-
even say. I said KC tie.
Oh, you said KC tie. Sorry.
I said Minnesota win, and we finished off
What's
winning.
Zlatan playing?
Southampton plays against Minnesota.
So
Yeah.
win-win,
It's gonna be tie, win-win.
tie, win-win.
Yeah, I said KC tied
What about Minnesota?
But you said KC win.
Yeah. This
Uncle
is
Eddie.
his official prediction.
Ah.
KC,
I'll still win.
Minnesota,
We lose.
Zlatan, no Zlatan. I'm guessing no Zlatan.
No, late Zlatan. So
Late Zlatan. Houston.
we lose. We blow it at the end.
So according to you, we're out of the playoffs.
Yeah. we
Chuyaso,
I'm gonna keep what I
Call us. We're not done yet.
KC,
said. Win. All of them wins. All of them wins.
Oh.
There we go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh. Got it.
News across the galaxy. Who are we talking to?
Who is this? Who we had the pleasure?
Hey, this is Big Bad as well, homie. I forgot to say. Dog.
What's going on,
I know,
brother?
fool. I'm like those fucking those high-ass fool. When you give them good dick, they got calling you back. That's me right now. I gotta be like that. Hey, yesterday I got on the fucking morning, fool. So there's one of my homies like, hey, dog, you want a fucking ticket for the fucking game today? I'm like, fuck it, fool. Let me just fucking, tell my PO that I'm gonna fucking head out over. All right, dog, fuck it, whatever. So I was able to go, fool. And I'm right there kind of chilling by these fools called ACB.
Mm.
Tell me why those fools some fucking metal bands, fool. They were rah, 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 fucking-
Yeah, they were. Hey, they were good.
That was some Metallica. Hey, I didn't understand what those motherfuckers were saying, but all I know is these motherfuckers had food. They had Modelo time, and they were playing some fucking big ass guitars. Everyone looked like ACDC, fool.
Yeah, it was
I was
cool.
like-
It was really cool. I liked it.
Yeah, I went up to one of those fools, fucking long curly hair. I'm like, hey, fool, you a rocker, dog? He's like, yeah, I'm a rocker. I'm like, hey, fool, you smoke weed? He's like, yeah. All right, homie, that's fucking tight, dog. So we can smoke weed now, homie. So,
Yes.
hey, dog, we have that shit in common. Fucking cholotes fools and fucking rockerito fools. Hey, we smoke some fuck. Hey, them motherfuckers can smoke, dog.
Yesca.
We got a little competition up in here. But
There is
anyway, dog,
competition.
I just want to share my little story, my little experience back in the game.
Yeah,
Had a good
that was
time.
dope.
I can't wait to meet all of you fools in fucking person, dog. You fools
There
are
it is.
fucking
Let's
dope
do
ass
it.
guys.
We'll chug
You
a
guys welcome
beer.
me to the fucking team. I can't wait, fool. Hey,
We'll
we're gonna drink some fucking Modelo's, dog.
There it is.
Hey.
Yeah. Thanks, Big Will. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, you fools low have a fucking a little spot where I can get some more paint, fool. Just hit me up, Let me see what I can do with that paint, dog.
Call us back like
Keep
after
it-
the
keep it on
show's
low,
over.
though. Yeah, we can't do no more Home Depot, dog, because that's what's got me, fool. You know when I put the little picture of you on the little register? They got me like that, fool. And they got my bad angle, too, fool. So I was like, fuck, they can't even flex, huh? Fuck it, alright, whatever, dog. Alright, dog.
All right, then, man. All right, Big Will.
All right, bro.
Alright, good night, dog.
Big Will out.
So Chuyaso was saying they go undefeated the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Undefeated or all wins?
All wins.
All wins.
The next 3
So maximum points.
maximum points.
Maximum
9 points coming
points.
up. Yeah.
I think they tie in KC. I think they can win in Minnesota. I think Zlatan has to play. No more excuses. No more saving him. What the fuck is the reason to save him at this point? So play him. Houston. I think it's gonna be a showcase. I think they're really gonna be in stride by then.
Yeah.
They, we have history with Houston.
Yeah.
Um,
They should remember those back-to-backs. Like we,
those rivalries kind of stick with you, but I still think that we got their number.
Well, it's very weird the way the season ends, right? It's one at home, two away.
yeah.
So we get Minnesota, where like Baggio lost his limb.
Hey, wait.
Okay, thanks for that.
Yeah, I think Jonah got hurt that game too.
At Minnesota.
So their field is very bad. I think we win over there.
Mm-hmm.
I actually think we have a good chance in Kansas, maybe tie. That Houston game is so weird.
Do you feel that Houston
what I'm
game's gonna be
saying.
weird?
Yeah.
It's like, how do we get Houston?
It's gonna be an odd one, like
yeah, how do we get Houston at the end of the season? It's, like,
it's gonna be like something weird's gonna.
they're
like,
not
happen.
bad, dude.
They're not, but I just think we
We
have
can
their
beat
number. The way we played them last game, even though the result may.
Manotas, BZ, they're not bad. It's a very weird way to end because it's their ending too.
Yeah.
So
They're not pushing for playoffs, right, or anything like that.
No, but it's still become very weird.
Well,
I mean,
they
either
have
way,
to
you
win.
want to play spoiler too. Like when you're in that position and you're not in the playoff race, you do want to play spoiler. I think a lot of the MLS teams that are not in the playoffs are doing that. And I mean,
messing people.
we just can't mess around.
But we need look. It's gonna be interesting with Houston too because we do end their season as well, but they have more games. They have 4 games still,
Yeah,
and
okay.
they're like 9 games or 9 points behind clinching a playoff spot. So if they go undefeated too, technically they would pretty much end up in the playoffs. But if we can catch them on the bad end of those 4 games, because those 4 games they play on the 8th, the 12th, and the 21st.
So you could probably catch them tired.
And the last 3 games are at LAFC on the 12th, 21st, and then they play here again on the 28th. And they got Seattle twice. Seattle, of course, still.
They still want to play off.
Yeah,
want to make a playoff push or whatever.
Hey,
So
so
if
you're
Seattle,
telling me there's a chance?
there's a
Yeah,
big
I think
chance.
there's a
If
chance
Seattle,
for it.
if Seattle and LAFC take care of them, those next 2 games, they wouldn't have anything to play for.
So they wouldn't put in the full squad and actually play us.
Yeah, they
and
wouldn't
then-
have anything to play
Alright,
for.
alright. So stop beating around the bush. How do you feel? We're gonna make it or not?
I think that we're gonna make playoffs.
Well-
You're the only one that thinks we're not.
I know. Well, you know what? My eyebrows are on the line, so championship.
Nah,
Of course.
All right.
Aside from that,
Oh, Adam Serrano said thread. Adam Serrano said threads, by the way.
thread my eyebrows.
Yeah.
Nah, that's painful.
What the fuck?
Hey.
dude?
I said eyebrows off. I didn't say
You'll
thread
never
off.
get to do it again. Wouldn't you rather do it slow?
No, just with the machine at once. But you know what? We're not there yet because we're still alive in the playoffs.
Yep.
Definitely.
So ha, fuck thread.
I don't want him to show it yet, but I say we fall short.
You think so?
We'll argue why. But yeah. Chewy?
I already said we're not losing any more games.
We're not. He said maximum points.
Maximum points.
That's
Max
what we
points.
need. We need that.
Max points.
Yep.
He's saying. What did you say?
I'll say make playoffs.
Yeah, I think we make playoffs. I think we get a.
Championship for me.
I think we're on the same one. Him and I with the tie win-win.
That's
Yeah.
the most possible, but I think with the momentum we have, I want to go with the win.
I hope they don't lay an egg this next game in Sporting.
We can't lose.
If anything, maybe if we don't win spectacular ways, or even if we tie, I hope we still keep the clean sheets going.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
defense at the end of the day is wins playoffs, and
Right.
we have enough to score goals. We just need to stop the other team.
Stop a lot of them.
And the way the playoffs are shaping out, we're gonna get one of those teams that's known for scoring. Hopefully, we get LAFC. Hopefully they can stay in that 3rd spot, and we can sneak in on that 6
Get them in that first
and
round.
stay undefeated this season.
You know what I mean?
Get him.
Get him.
Get them.
Ooh.
All right, Chewy. Anything else, Dad?
That's it for me.
Uncle Eddie.
Uncle Eddie, before we take off to the next universe,
There's no comments up there.
everybody loves Uncle Eddie.
It just says Manny Martinez, Uncle Eddie with a fact attack.
You're a
Alright.
fact attack.
Hey, so it's 424-704-3068. This is like the free for all. So,
It's also 10:30, and you're the only one that doesn't work tomorrow.
Yeah, we're giving you one last conspiracy theory moment.
Come on, one last rant.
there's no conspiracy.
Get your Kanye on.
That's get my Yandi. Anyway, so we have the most open schedule.
What?
We have the most open schedule.
We have the most open schedule.
Yeah, everyone has like.
What do you mean?
No more between games. Everybody else does. So.
Oh, you mean like most rest in between? Yeah. We don't have games to make up.
Yeah. I've said that we're not gonna make the playoffs, but that's just me being negative. If we do, I'm still gonna celebrate, of course. But
I thought you had fun in Life is Beautiful.
I put my expectations though. I mean, if it could be any team, why not us?
Mm-hmm.
You know, we didn't know 5, or with the lowest seed we win, and we won. Of course, we had somebody by the name of Landon Donovan, and now we have Zlatan Ibrahimovic. So I mean, if
it's like it could happen.
Yeah,
Like a movie.
It will happen.
Zlatan comes in, just changes the franchise real quick from the wooden spoon to champions.
not real quick.
That's
What?
a 1 season turnaround, bro.
Less than a season. Less than 1 season turnaround.
Not real quick. It's quick.
He comes in first game, gets the game winner against that other team.
Oh, the Angels or the Clippers.
Angels team, yeah. Shout out to Angel.
Hey,
The
that's it.
Clippers, whatever. Go ahead.
Yeah, could be a movie finish.
Yeah.
There's possibilities for that, and I hope there is that ending where we raise another trophy for our 6th time.
Imagine Brian was gonna feel like to be on the right side.
Imagine, dude, I'm gonna appreciate my eyebrows forever after if that ends up happening.
You know, today you mentioned how you like that picture of David Beckham holding up that last trophy.
Yeah.
That could be Zlatan.
that can be slapped on.
Instead of with a British UK flag, you know, it could be a Swedish flag.
That's difficult because, like,
You know?
you know. Hey, we're done, Chewy, right? This song was written by Brian's Eyebrows. Go ahead, Chewy, take us out. Goodbye, everybody.
Brian,
It's time to
Adrian,
go.
Uncle Eddie, Chewy,
Chewy,
keep on nagging.
Keep on nagging.
My eyebrows have to go.